Well, good day, folks. Hope you're all well. Another day in these wild times. I headed down to, where am I going? Woodburn to catch up with Dottie and Haley, and El Salzone's actually come up from Adelaide to help out with reaching people and coordination, which is awesome. We need all the help we can get, folks. It's completely overwhelming in the area. There's just so many homes and so many families, and reaching them is difficult, and communications are still difficult, and getting supplies is still really hard, and it just feels like the days tick over so quickly, and the job is completely overwhelming. So we do need more help, as you know. But look, help's coming. Lots of people are reaching out, which is good. But look, I'm feeling a little bit despondent this morning, to say the least. I'm looking at some of the most radical weather engineering that I've seen in the 8 or 9 years that I've been documenting it. We have had a relentless bombardment once again over the last 48 hours. I know many of you are seeing these aerosol deployments across the sky. I know many people are still in denial that this is going on, and they try and explain it away as, you know, the hot engine going through the cool air and causing a vapor trail, and you're worried about nothing. Well, I really wish that was the case, but people need to be preparing now for what may be around the corner next. We know that this capability is incredible. These rain bombs are being unleashed at will, it would seem. And that other one that hit Western Australia, I think, was it yesterday, the day before? I haven't even had a time to have a good look at that, but apparently that was just mind-blowing amounts of water dumping from the sky. They called it a tsunami from the sky. So, as much as we're trying to help everyone as best as we possibly can, folks, I really encourage you to make sure that you're ready, that you have provisions, that you have some extra fuel, that you keep your fuel topped up, that you have batteries, that you have wet weather gear, gum boots, all this sort of stuff, and that you're ready to move to higher ground or move somewhere else very, very quickly. And just keep an eye on the Bureau of Meteorology for any of their alerts, because they do tend to tell us what's coming. It's pretty hard, folks. Like, you know, if this region gets another hit the same as last time, well, you know, people can't deal with that. Not again. But the amount of spraying that I've seen, particularly over Corokai yesterday, when they do the grid, you see the lines one after another, and then later on they come back perpendicular to those initial deployments, and they put like a grid pattern, and then they pretty much white out the sky. And then we know the Doppler radar gets used as well. So a lot of that technology is pretty advanced. It's hard to get accurate information on exactly how it's done, but the spraying continues, folks. It's absolutely mind-blowing. So you know what to do. Have a plan, get organised while you can, and the rest is up to the big guy upstairs. You know, the rest is up to God. You can't live in fear. You can't be prepared for everything. You can just have a basic plan that could make all the difference in an emergency. Have your power packs charged. Have things like gas cookers if you need to. Keep some cash. We saw what happened last time with the ATMs. Couldn't get cash, couldn't buy anything. It's pretty full on, folks. And this is World War III. Let's be real. It's begun. It's conventional over in Europe with the bombs and the tanks. It's non-conventional here right now with the weaponized weather and the spraying. It's also economic. I think there's something massive coming for the markets very, very shortly. Absolutely massive coming for the markets, and I don't think anything will be safe. I don't think any asset class will be safe. You know, even the cryptos and so on, gold, silver. If there is the crash of all time, well, everything will plummet. And who knows? Who knows what's around the corner as far as that goes? I'm no economist, but I can certainly see the writing on the wall. We know that all fiat currencies eventually go to zero. And if the US dollar does collapse, as countries exit the petrodollar, because that's all that props up the US dollar, is the fact that oil is sold in US dollars per barrel. That's it. If a number of countries stop buying oil in US dollars per barrel, then it's all over for the US dollar, and that will be the biggest event in world history. And it's not a matter of if, it is a matter of when, and I feel like the when is very soon. Cyber attacks as well on the banking system and so on. All this is around the corner, folks, and you just need to be psychologically prepared for anything. You just need to have contingency plans with your loved ones as well, to know where to meet if the internet does go down or the power goes out, or just really simple things. And I really encourage you to have a think about what your basic emergency plan looks like. And it doesn't have to be anything elaborate. It's just knowing what you're going to do in the event of another major rain bomb or extended power outage or engineered fuel crisis, engineered food crisis, all these sorts of things, folks, because it's definitely not business as usual anymore. There is definitely no going back to normal. We are in the book of Revelation day by day, folks. And if you're not familiar with the gospel of Jesus Christ, I definitely recommend it, because everything he said would happen is happening. Everything. And maybe that's a conversation for another day where all this is headed. But we are moving toward this. Somehow moving toward this one world government, one world religion, one world currency beast system, and the one world leader, whoever that may be. But anyway, stay strong, folks. Remember to pray, and at the same time, have no fear. There's no point being afraid. It's just more praying for the strength that you'll be able to handle whatever happens. You will be able to handle whatever happens. Just pray for that strength that no matter what happens, you'll be able to handle it. Because I really believe that nothing will come to you that you're not unable to handle. Anyway, folks, wild times. Thanks for being here. God bless.